Even as the archer loves the arrow that flies, so Tootie loves the bow that remains constant in his hands. How gently glides the married life away, when she who rules still seems but to obey. When you show the moon to a child, it sees only your finger. It is crooked wood that shows the best sculptor. One who bathes willingly with cold water doesn't feel the cold. A woman's polite devotion is her greatest beauty. The only time you will see a quiet snake is when it has swallowed another snake. Madness does not govern a country, discussion does. The pillar of the world is hope. If you marry a monkey for his money, the money will go away and the monkey will stay the same. Earth is the queen of beds. Be a mountain or lean on one. A flea can trouble a lion more than a lion can trouble a flea. She is beautiful, she is love, understands, she respects herself and others. Everyone likes, loves, and honors her. She is a goddess. It is better to walk than curse the road. A stranger does not skin a sheep that is paid as a fine at a chief's court. The death of an elderly man is like a burning library. Anger and madness are brothers. If you offend, then ask for a pardon. If offended, forgive. Do not look where you fell, but where you slipped. A chattering bird builds no nest. Those who end up accomplishing great things pay attention to little ones. Do not follow a person who is running away. An orphaned calf licks its own back. He that has never traveled thinks that his mother is the only good cook in the world. He who burns down his house knows why ashes cost a fortune. A diamond does not lose its value due to lack of admiration. An old woman is always uneasy when dry bones are mentioned in a proverb. There is no elephant that complains about the weight of its trunk. No elephant is burdened by the weight of its tusks. A healthy person who keeps begging for food is an insult to a generous farmer. The earth is a beehive. We all enter by the same door. If you damage the character of another, you damage your own. Where there are experts, there will be no lack of learners. Anyone who urinates in a stream should be warned because any of his relatives may drink from the water. By the time a fool has learned the game, the players have dispersed. One who possesses much wisdom has it in the heart, not on the lips. One may have 2 legs, but that does not mean one can climb 2 trees at the same time. If you see that a town respects a calf, then cut the grass and feed it. Between true friends, even water drunk together is sweet enough. If men swear that they want to harm you when you are asleep, you can go to sleep. If women say so, stay awake. A home without a woman is like a barn without cattle. You cannot build a house for last year's summer. We desire to bequeath 2 things to our children. The first one is roots, the other one is wings. A woman's beauty is not hidden in her face. Affairs of the home should not be discussed in the public square. A wise man who knows the proverbs of the land reconciles difficulties. A bird does not change its feathers because the weather is bad. One who has to yet learn to walk cannot climb a ladder. The water of the river flows on without waiting for the thirsty man. If there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. Unity is strength, division is weakness. A friend is someone who knows the psalm in your heart and can sing it back to you when you have forgotten the words. Never trust a woman who has had sex with your enemy. The old woman looks after the child to grow its teeth, and the young one, in turn, looks after the old woman when she loses her teeth. When sleeping women wake, they move mountains. Milk and honey have different colors, but they share the same house peacefully. No matter how hot your anger is, it cannot cook yams. It is the crooked wood that can show the best sculptor. To be without a friend is to be poor indeed. If relatives help each other, what evil can hurt them? In a family, if you have somebody who is troublesome, it is the family members who are more worried than the troublesome member. During times of peace in the country, the chief does not carry a shield. A great leader is an ordinary person with extraordinary wisdom. Not everyone who chased the zebra caught it, but he who caught it chased it. If you are filled with pride, then you will have no room for wisdom. An army of sheep led by a lion can defeat an army of lions led by a sheep. In the moment of crisis, the wise build bridges and foolish build dams. A man who pays respect to the great paves his own way for greatness. Don't procrastinate, or you will be left in between doing something, having something, and being nothing. A bird that flies off the earth and lands on an anthill is still on the ground. A spider's cobweb isn't only its sleeping spring, but also its food trap. A cutting word is worse than a bowstring. A cut may heal, but the cut of the tongue does not.